angry, frustrated. We all recognize these emotions. In fact, most of us can picture the facial expressions that correspond with them almost immediately when we hear these words. However, how much do we really know about our emotions? Every day, both positive and negative events happen in our lives, and emotions are crucial to how we adapt to them. I'm pursuing a minor in psychology, and I've done some extensive research on emotions because I'm interested in not only how they influence how we think, but also how we act. Although often overlooked, emotions are essential to our overall health. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what emotions are, how they can be influenced, and what effect they have on our physical health. You can find a lot of different definitions, but I tried to find a simple one. So according to dictionary.com, emotions are any of the feelings of joy, sorrow, fear, hate, love, or any of these feelings that we experience. There are a couple different ways that we can identify with our emotions. One is known as the cognitive theory, and that's where our own thoughts, opinions, beliefs alone affect our emotions. The other is known as the emotional contagion, where the thoughts, opinions, actions, everything that those around you are doing are going to influence your emotions. The May 2012 issue of Psychology Today explains that there are a couple different ways that we can control our emotions. However, a lot of it is a lot easier said than done. One way is by challenging our own thoughts and beliefs. Another, more simple way is by changing your facial expressions. So studies have been shown that if you're feeling sad, but you begin to smile, after a given period of time, you're going to start to feel happier. Now that I've talked to you about a little bit what emotions are, I'd like to sort of explain a couple different ways that they can be influenced. So the May 2013 issue of the Huffington Post explains that colors can influence our emotions, and that's either by innate or learned association. So an innate association would be more by instinct, so if you see the color red and you think stop or danger. Learned would be more if you saw the color yellow and you started to feel happy because it reminds you of your bedroom at home. An example of a color that's very complicated is red, because it can represent multiple different emotions, such as fear or anger. On the contrary, blue promotes tranquility, and it can even lower your blood pressure. Another example would be green, which is correlated with the environment and can even promote relaxation. According to the World of Psychology website, in June 2012, music is also very influential on our emotions, and that can be from the rhythm of a song to even the lyrics. There are a couple different ways that music can influence us. One is it's a very effective coping strategy. Similarly, it can reveal some unconscious feelings that we may have suppressed. And additionally, it can elicit certain emotions we may want to feel at a given time. Now that I've sort of talked to you about what emotions are, a couple ways it can be influenced, I'd like to conclude with a couple different ways it can affect our physical health. Most of us are aware that emotions affect how we think and how we act, but what a lot of us fail to realize is it actually can have an effect on our physical health. And this is shown through a couple different symptoms that we can experience. There are minor and major effects. A couple of examples of minor effects would be back pain, headaches, or sweating in general. But some of the major effects can actually be detrimental and in the long run can be very detrimental to our health. Some of these would include a complete loss of appetite, significant weight loss or gain, or even insomnia. The good news is there are ways that we can improve our emotional health, but a lot of this is easier said than done. Typically, you need to take care of yourself, from eating healthy, getting enough sleep, and exercising, to just learning how to relax and cope with stress effectively. We know that emotions affect us every second, every minute of every day. We all can sometimes realize why we're feeling a certain way or what made us feel that way, but typically, we're not able to express it. Most of us will choose a simple adjective to describe how we're feeling, such as happy or sad, when there's so many we can pick from. Today, I hope you were able to learn something about what emotions are, how they can be influenced, and what effect they have on our physical health. As Van Gogh says, let's not forget that the little emotions are the great captains of our lives, and we obey them without realizing.